The time we shrink-wrapped a thief to a refrigerator. It was nearly midnight, and the Nevada desert feels empty when you're driving solo. I was heading back to Vegas after visiting my folks, just me and my golden retriever, Cooper. I first noticed the black SUV at a rest stop near Tonopah. The driver, a guy in a worn-out baseball cap, kept staring at my car, not just a glance, but a lingering look. I didn't think much of it until 40 miles later. He was still exactly 3 car lengths behind me. Every time I sped up, he sped up. When I slowed down to let him pass, he just hung back in my blind spot. My heart started thumping against my ribs like a trapped bird. I knew I couldn't pull over on a dark shoulder. That's how these stories end. I saw a sign for a 24-hour burger joint and took the exit fast, without signaling. He followed. He was committed. I pulled into the drive-through lane, sandwiched between a minivan and a wall. He pulled in right behind me, blocking any escape. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely grip the wheel. When I reached the speaker, I didn't order food. I leaned out and whispered, "The guy in the black SUV. He's been following me for 50 miles. Please, help me." The voice on the other end didn't skip a beat. She sounded like a tough Southern auntie. She said, "Honey, I need you to pull forward to the window, and when I hand you the extra-large soda, you just keep a firm grip on it." When I got to the window, she didn't give me a drink. She handed me a heavy cardboard carrier with a lid taped shut. Inside, I could feel the weight of something. Solid. She leaned out, loud enough for the guy behind me to hear, and yelled, "Here's that jump starter you called about, officer. Hope your partner's cruiser is back up and running soon." The guy in the SUV froze. He looked at the heavy package in my hand, then at the girl's calm, knowing stare. Before I could even put the car in gear, he peeled out of that parking lot, tires screaming. Inside the box? It wasn't a jump starter. It was just 2 bricks of frozen hamburger patties and a note that said, "Lock your doors. The police are already on their way." I never found out who he was, but I'll never forget the girl at the window who saved my life with a fake soda.